NPWA Pro Wrestling. I'm Bill Bronson, along with none other than my co-host. What's your name? Introduce yourself to the fans, will you?
J.T. Thomas, that's right. Everybody knows the greatest commentator of all time, J.T. Thomas. Don't forget the name.
J.T. Thomas. Yes, we're going to have...
Is that like Pierce?
Hey, don't worry about it, pal.
Don't name your kid Pierce.
Okay. Well, today, JT, we're going to see 4 wrestlers that are going to be in the upcoming NPWA World Title Tournament.
Right, 4 great athletes. Well, at least one, in my opinion.
They're all going to be in action. Who's the one athlete?
Well, I'm going to have to go with the Headbanger. Headbanger. He's incredible.
Well, pretty soon they're going to be making their way towards the ring, but before they come to the ring, let's introduce you in the show. The card we have for you today, we have Hot Body Brown, and he'll be meeting the Geek in our opening contest. And
say no more. Hot Body Brown, you know, that guy is an excellent, tremendous athlete.
Yes.
Not a bad word to say about him.
And the Rockin Rebel will go toe-to-toe today. He's in the tournament with Wild Willie.
How he got there.
Yeah. And we also see the Headbanger in action right now.
That's the man that's gonna clean house.
He's gonna meet Fats McCoy.
Big competition right there.
And the Ultimate Champ will be in action today. And the Ultimate Champ is gonna meet the Mongolian Moron.
I'm gonna have to go with the Moron.
Ultimate Champ's in the tournament. You saw last week our show. We introduced the fans into the tournament. These are the 4 finalists. They're all going to be in action today. And plus, our colleague, Scott Wrestler, is going to try and get an interview with these participants after their matchup. Right now, let's go to ringside for our first encounter. I believe our ring announcer is standing by.
There you see our referee standing by as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Free Fall, Kentucky, at 210 pounds, the Geek!
The Geek. Who is this guy?
And his opponent from West Palm Beach, Florida.
JT, what do you make of this guy coming to the ring right now?
Hey, why don't you just quiet down? This is Hot Body Brown making his ring entrance.
Yes, so what's so special about that? I haven't seen the man wrestle yet. It all depends on what he can do inside that squared circle.
Well, you're going to see first off what he can do. Take a look right now. He's going to show you something that you don't have. Agree?
Oh, it's not. I'm not a wrestler, don't forget. I'm an announcer.
Well, that's obvious. There's no hiding that fact. Now quiet down. Let all the ladies get a gander at this.
Come on. Professional wrestling, Hot Body. Let's get into the ring and wrestle.
The fans at home can't see this, but about 15 or 20 women just passed out behind us here.
Well, the man does possess a nice body, but like I said, it all depends what he can do inside the squared circle.
Well, he's going to show you what he can do.
Hot Body Brown set the lock up with the Geek.
Look at that scientific move by Hot Body to start the match.
Wasn't scientific, and what's so scientific about that as well? That was a forearm shot to the back of the head.
This guy, what a technician. I measured that headbutt.
He's not faring too well, just collapsed to the canvas.
This guy can't even walk.
Now, in for the ride, the Geek.
Oh!
See that? Hot Body Brown with a clothesline on the Geek.
Just about all the wind out of the Geek.
Rings his ears for a bit. Yeah. The Geek looks out of it.
Yeah. I think it's over at this point.
Hot Body drops a knee down and an elbow.
What's the deal with this referee? Why does he get out of the way here?
Why don't you go down there and tell the ref to get out of the way?
Maybe I will.
Arm wringer. The Geek goes down, and now Hot Body's got the arm and drops a leg on him. He's pulling on it. Look at this. We could have a submission here, JT.
Yeah. He was saying to the fans that he is going to be the next NPWA champ. I don't know if you could pick that up at home, but that's what he was saying. and I'd have to put money in the bank on that one.
Well, we'll find out next week if he could beat the Rockin' Rebel, who is his tournament opponent in the semifinals.
I think he's going to wipe up the mat with the Rebel like he is with the Geek.
Well, the Rebel is a whole different caliber of competition than the Geek is, I'll tell you that much.
He's about a 1 caliber.
He just kicked the Geek in the lower area. Now, that throws him out into the middle. Well, what's he going to do? He's got the leg. Oh.
You know, I think he's setting up for his patented move. I don't know quite what you call it. We'll have to get that from Hot Body Brown, but I think that's the hot spot.
Hey, look. He's got him all tied up, putting pressure on him, and looks like he's crunching him on the ground there.
It's all over.
His shoulders are pinned. I think he's submitted. It looks like he's submitted.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Hot Body Brown.
There you have your winner, Hot Body Brown. The fans love him. Now let me take care of the replay. Here you see that vicious clothesline punch fist to the midsection, which just about tore the Geek apart, lost all his wind. Here you see the hot spot, which did end the Geek. This was the end of the match.
Well, Scott Oresco, our colleague, is going to try and get an interview with Hot Body Brown. So let's go up to Scott right now. Scott, are you there?
Okay, Mr. Hot Body Brown, may I have a word with you, please? It was a very impressive match you just had there.
Oh, did you see that match I had with
Most very impressive there.
No good, lousy bum. Had no right being in that ring, first of all. Second of all, matters at hand, next week, I've got the Rockin' Rebel.
That's a very tough competitor, I might add.
What do you make of the Rockin' Rebel?
Well, what I've seen, he's a very interesting athlete.
Well, let me tell you something. I know he's going to be wrestling next. And let me tell you something about the Rockin' Rebel. When I was down in Arizona a while back, they were talking about this guy. They said he's the biggest moron
Moron?
He is the biggest moron.
That's not what I've heard.
Well, I've heard from people in Arizona, or wherever he's from, you know, those towns like that, they're so small, it doesn't matter. When I get you in the ring, especially after I laugh at you this week when you wrestle, I'm going to beat you 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make you submit. It doesn't matter. Whatever I decide to do, because you're no different from that guy. So I just beat in that ring, Rockin' Rebel. And next week, you and me, pal, I'm on my search for the NPWA title, because I'm going to be the next NPWA champion, Hot Body Brown.
All right, you've heard it right here. Mr. Hot Body Brown, thank you very much for your time.
Back here at more NPWA Pro Wrestling. A little break in the action there. And now we're getting ready for our next matchup featuring the Rockin' Rebel.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, this ought to be a dandy.
from Amarillo,
There you
Texas,
see the
weighing
Wild
in
Willie in the left corner of your
230
screen. Look at
pounds,
this guy.
I predict big things from Wild Willie in the future.
And his opponent, from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 300
Oh, look at this guy. Look at the
pounds,
body on him. Speaking of bodies,
Rebel.
It's a nobody.
a Rockin' Rebel. Look at this guy. He's going to meet Hot Body Brown next week in the semifinals. But let's get a look at him now against Wild Willie with a body slam.
So far, I'm not impressed by the Rockin' Moron.
Why is that?
Well, look, he's not doing nothing. Look at these brawling tactics.
Yes?
Well, that's not scientific wrestling. That's not good, clean wrestling like somebody that likes a Hot Body Brown is used to.
Is this man effective though? Look. Wild Willie came in, he was a house of fire, and now he's being beat from pillar to post. Look out. Clothesline by the Rebel.
Well, I'll admit, it had a lot of power behind that, but power is not going to win the match. Skill is going to win the tournament match between Hot Body Brown and the Rockin Moron.
What's this? What's he setting up for? There it is! That's his twister punch there. What does he call
The
it?
California Twister.
Nonetheless, the Rockin Rebel gets the Duke. Let's go up to our ring announcer.
Moron.
Rebel. Let me take care of the action.
We take care of this. Here you see this sloppy clothesline, which kind of just forced the guy down to the match. No skill. And this kind of sloppy finishing maneuver here.
It's not sloppy.
The guy's not all there. And there you see, I don't know how he won the match, but this is about the only one he's going to win.
Let's go up to Scott Oresco.
Hey, Rockin Rebel, may I have a few words with you, please? What are your comments about this great matchup coming up with Hot Body Brown?
Yeah, it's going to be a great match. It's going to be great because I'm going to beat him. 1, 2, 3, right there in the middle of the ring. Hot body. Yeah, hot body of a chicken. That's what he's got.
You seem very confident for this match.
I am very confident because I'm going to beat him. And I'm going to be the NPWA champion.
Oh, strong words there. We'll have to wait and see what happens, everyone. Do not miss it.
And as for death, yeah, it's going to be death, all right.
The upcoming two men in action pretty soon. We're going to see the Headbanger momentarily. They're going to be the other semifinal match that'll be taking place here next week. As a matter of fact, looks like they're coming to the ring right now, so let's go down to ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, from parts unknown,
From where?
Parts unknown.
320 pounds, Fat McCoy.
Oh, get a load of this guy.
This guy comes from the kitchen, I believe.
What's his name?
his
Fat
Fatty
McCoy?
Flanagan.
Went down
Thought
the
it was
ring
Fat
by his
McCoy.
manager.
Now, shut up. Watch this guy. You're going to be very impressed. I know I am.
Weighing in at 260 pounds, the Headbanger.
The Headbanger.
Check out his manager. That's Tom the Gym.
Yes, indeed it is. He's also a professional wrestler and distracts the referee. I think is one of his main goals.
No. Words of wisdom from the Chief. All right, he gave it to Fatty McCoy there.
Look at the Headbanger. This guy, he's got it. He's very talented.
Watch him.
Trained in the dark side of hell. He also did a little training in Hungary, I understand.
Indeed. We're just about ready to go. And Fat McCoy charges in the buckle and he misses. The Headbanger from behind.
Give it to him, kick it! Kick
Check
it!
out the power in the Headbanger.
Kick it!
Power and the skill.
I want to see some pain. I want to see him
Words of
cry.
wisdom from the G.
He wants to see pain. He wants to see him cry. I guess he's egging him on. But now what's this? DDT by the Headbanger.
Come here. Come here. What's wrong with this guy? No, come here.
G seems to have a problem with the turnbuckle.
What's going on?
Well, that's a loose turnbuckle.
Yeah, but what's going on in the ring here?
What?
Fat McCoy is being choked out by the Headbanger.
No, it was not.
And the G was distracting him,
Stick it
the
to him.
referee, so that he could do that.
No.
That's illegal. Come on, JT, that's illegal.
Now that's legal. That's a clothesline. It just about took the head off Fatty McCoy there. A
Yes,
few more words of wisdom from the G.
clothesline is legal, but cheating is illegal.
We got him. We got him. No
It's only
timeout.
illegal if you get caught.
Correct.
Now.
Now he's hammering away on Fat McCoy with kicks.
That's my man. That's the man.
I'll tell you, I'm pretty impressed, but I don't think the Headbanger can handle the Ultimate Champ, who we're going to be seeing next in action. We're going to see Ultimate Champ next, and next week they're going to fight each other.
Get over
Say something about the Ultimate Champ. There's no way you can match power nor skill with the likes of the Headbanger and his manager, Tom the G.
First of all, it's not Champ, it's
Come here,
Champ.
Red.
That's what he calls himself.
Get over there. How do you get something like that?
Hey, what's going on?
It's right here.
He
It's
just
right here.
threw something
Come here,
in the
look at
ring.
How many times do I got to tell you
It's a
this?
foreign object, a glove of some sort. Oh.
That's a protective hand here because,
Yeah.
wow, they won fair and square.
He hit him from behind with that glove. That was a flailing out like a ton of bricks. That was a forearm shot around the glove. What are you talking about?
Pure rock, buddy.
Let's go to the replay. It'll show us if we have it.
Oh, yeah, let me call this. Because you obviously didn't see what happened. Right here's that devastating DDT that just about put out Bash McCoy early on. And then right here, this killer forearm to the back of the head.
The G threw him a glove. Look at him. He went down like a ton of bricks. Give me a break here,
Because
JT.
he weighs about 500 pounds. Legal. Fair and square.
Let's go up to Scott Oresco, who's standing by with the headbanger and the G.
Come up here, please, for a moment. May I have a few words with you?
Right.
Your manager, Tom the G?
Hey,
What?
my interview. You don't talk.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Listen.
Hi, Jake. Give me this.
Hey.
I'm the interview. All right. Now,
Hey, why don't you just shut up, little man, all right?
you just see me beat Fats McCoy, and it doesn't matter how big the opponent is, I'll take them down. 1, 2, 3. No problem.
What do you think about that?
Well, you guys seem very cocky about it.
He doesn't seem to know what's going on here. What kind of interview is this where the host of his own show doesn't know what's going on? What do you got? What is wrong with this guy? What are you going to do to this guy if he steps in the ring with you?
Wait a minute.
Oh, if this guy, he's not even a wrestler, I would tear him apart in a second.
In about how many pieces? What's your job?
Interview you guys. Well, what are your comments?
We've about said enough. What do you think?
Well, I want to talk about this
Please,
match
gentlemen, please.
next
If
week.
you can.
Next week, when I go in that tournament, it doesn't matter who I face. I will take out anybody. Because there isn't anybody in this league that can kick my ass with this guy.
That's right.
You guys, I don't know what to say about you guys. Well, what about the Ultimate Champ?
What about the Ultimate Champ?
Your comments on it.
The Ultimate Champ. It's more like the Ultimate Chump. This guy doesn't know whether he's coming or going. One of these days, he's going to step in the ring with this man right here, the headbanger, and he's going to find out the definition of pain. And the definition of pain, ladies and morons out there, is the headbanger. This man right here, none can compare. Often imitated, never duplicated, the headbanger.
That's right.
Tell him, champ.
No one's going to beat me. I will be undefeated the rest of my life, and I will take everybody down.
Including you. Oh, wait a minute. That's not my job.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled
This is
for
the man
one
I wanted to
fall
see
with a
this whole
20-minute
show.
time limit.
The Ultimate Champ. I think he's the odds-on
Entering the ring
favorite in
first.
the
Yeah, well,
NPWA
from
title tournament
Mongolia.
coming up.
I think you're
Weighing
wrong.
in at 240 pounds.
I think this guy is right here, the oxymoron.
The
Moron.
Mongolian Moron.
And
Please, give me a
his
break.
opponent from Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Ultimate Champ.
There he is.
Look at this guy with his borrowed life.
The Ultimate Champ. I like this guy.
You know, hey, this guy needs to spend some time at Sun Capsule. Hey, why's he got a sweater on?
It's not a...
What is that?
Just,
Is that a sweater? Is that a, like...
never mind. Let's pay attention to the match.
Is that wool or cotton? What do you think?
Look at the moron. How unorthodox this guy is. I think the moron's upset that Ultimate Champ threw the t-shirt at him.
I think he is. Well, he looks angry.
Uh-oh. Champ's got him up, and a fireman's carry takes him down. And
Well, the
drops him
moron
right
is
on
not
him.
going to stay down.
Oh,
There he goes. He's getting up.
slowly. Knee to the
Look at
back.
That Charlie horse that he gave him.
Was it a Charlie
He
horse?
looked like a Charlie horse.
Uh-oh. Picking up the Mongolian Moron. And he's spinning him around. Underneath the legs. Look out. The Mongolian Moron is on rubber legs and a clothesline, and he goes down. Moron's not faring too well, JT.
Well, he's not, but I want to know what's wrong with the Ultimate Chump here. He's running a marathon or something, running around a lot in this match.
Well, that's just his style.
Think he's scared? He's a scared little girl, I believe.
He's not scared. The Moron was running around at the beginning with that
He's
sword.
running towards him.
Look,
See?
there he goes again.
Oh, underneath the leg. Moron's got that never say die attitude.
Uh-oh. He's got him up. Oh, did you see that?
I can't believe it's over.
It is over. I'm
I knew it.
surprised. He got him with that backbreaker.
If you get a good move and it works for you.
Number one, the winner of this bout, the Ultimate Champ.
Moron's going after him, but the champ's out of there. JT, call the action in the replay.
Well, here's this loaded clothesline here.
Loaded
Takes
with
down
what?
Well, I don't know, garbage or something. And then what they don't show you is him running around like a scared little girl. Then right here, this finished off the Moron. You can see why. It looks like he broke his neck and pulled his back. or
Look at
something.
the impact on that. My goodness.
And there you see a very disgusted Moron.
Let's go up to Scott Oresco.
And a few words with you, please.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you can.
Okay, what is your comments about this upcoming match with the Headbanger?
The Headbanger? that's a joke, man. Because, see, he may be bigger. He may be taller. The biggest man doesn't always win. The strongest man doesn't always win. The smartest man is the man that always wins. Because I am the excellence of execution, and that's all that's going to happen, is he's going to be executed.
Well, I've had them out here a few times, and they've seemed very cocky. I mean, his manager, Tom the Geek.
See, cocky attitude has nothing to do with it. You have to go to the ring and prove it. You can't just show that you're all cocky and everything. If you want to beat somebody, you do it with your mind, not with how big you are. That's all I have to say.
Okay, well, we'll just wait and see what happens. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, Scott, thank you for your interview.
Back here on NPWA Pro Wrestling, and looks like that's going to do it for this week. What great action, all tuned up for next week, the tournament bouts. I can't wait. You know, we've seen a lot of good matches this week, and next week they get even better. It gets even more tantalizing, exciting. I can't wait. You know, two great big matches coming up. One that I'm looking forward to in particular, the Headbanger taking on the Ultimate Chump. You know, this guy, I don't think he stands a chance, really. I don't even know where he gets off calling himself the Ultimate Chump. Well, I was pretty impressed with that last encounter we saw with the champ. And he's not the Chump, he's the champ. Well, he's not really a champ. Yeah, but that's his name. Not Chump. It's a matter of opinion. This guy is the Ultimate Chimp. I don't know, he looks like a chimp. He could be. But we saw none other than his opponent, the Headbanger. Very I am pretty impressed with the Headbanger myself. I like his name. He's got class. Yeah. I won't say much about it. Well, we're friends. We're good friends. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Next week, the tournament matchups. You thought you saw some good action this week. Next week, it's going to get hot and heavy. There's only going to be 2 men left in the tournament. They will be the finalists after their matches next week. Could it be the Headbanger? Definitely. Could it be the Ultimate Champ? Could it be Hot Body Brown? Yes. Could it be the Rockin Rebel? No. One of these 4 men will be NPWA champion in the weeks to come here, and you got to stay tuned to NPWA. You got to think what's going to happen too. You know, what if the Ultimate Chump and the Rockin Rebel, which is highly unlikely, but what if both of those, 2 fan favorites meeting up? What kind of a match is that going to make? And then again, what if the Headbanger and Hot Body Brown both win their matches, which is probably what's going to happen. I never thought of it. We're looking at 2 great competitors, and, one of them will make a heck of a great champ, and the other one's going to be pretty mad. Well, wrestling fans, next week we will find out. For Bill Bronson, JT Thomas here, we'll see you next week for more NPWA Wrestling.